Hey y'all, peace on earth. How y'all doing today? So we're gonna get back into these readings that we used to do, and I'm gonna do Jamie Foxx. Okay, so y'all, I had like a bunch of people on the roster. So I was gonna do Jamie Foxx, I was gonna do Danny Lay, I was gonna do Steve Harvey, and I was gonna do DC Fly Baby Mama. But what is her name? Because I be hating to call her that. But at the same time, that's what people know her as. You know, like, I don't know her name. So, we gonna ignore the pizza box back there if I didn't just bring y'all attention to it. But anyways, okay. But the thing is, when I was just sitting here, I did more research on Jamie Foxx. So maybe either because that's the one that, you know, a lot of people was talking about, or more interesting to me, maybe that's the only one Spirit really want me to talk about, or maybe I was just more interested in it. So I only really care about that one. Also, I am really curious about DC Fly Baby Mama. I forgot to go and look and see if they had an update on her, but hey, we don't need that because we got to see what's going on anyways. But I don't think I'm gonna do Danny Lay or Steve Harvey because I just don't feel like the Spirit want me to do that. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't feel. If I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all, on a Jamie Foxx situation, I'm gonna do DC Fly Baby Mama first, and then I'm gonna do Jamie Foxx, and I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I saw when it came to the Jamie Foxx situation. So she supposedly, this is what I'm wondering, y'all, when they do her autopsy, have they even done it yet? I don't think so. When they do her autopsy, I'm wondering, is it going to come out them saying that it was plastic surgery, some type of plastic surgery malfunction, or not? I'm just feeling like they're gonna say it was something else, because like people, after she got the plastic surgery, she was like, she was found in a hotel room unresponsive. And so it could be a lot of different things, you know. So with that being said, y'all probably came here to see what was really going on, because a lot of us would feel like she was like sacrificed. She was somebody's sacrifice. DC Young Fly sacrifice. I don't know. And that's what we're going to see. We're going to see what's really going on with her situation, and we're going to see that first. So why are these videos important? So we won't just be blind and walking around here blind and ignorant and not knowing the devices of the so-called POB, the powers that be. You know, we need to know these things, you guys, because it's not only when it comes to them, it's when it comes to a lot of different things in this world. We need to know who is really behind the scenes, who is really behind these cameras when it comes to a lot of different things, because in the media they will tell us anything, they will lie to us. So okay, and we need to know that when it comes to the celebrities, when it comes to, and that's what they do. They're going to use the celebrities. That's what they're going to do. Use the celebrities to tell us all kinds of things. I'm going to use this. Am I going to use this hoodoo deck for her? I'm shuffling now, but I'm feeling more led to use these when it comes to her. I don't know why. So let me just see. Oh, let me see. I'm going to put the camera down for y'all. So let me see. There we go. And we just going to see what Spirit going to say about this girl. I'm going to timestamp the video, y'all. What Spirit, what happened? What happened to her? Is she blood sacrifice? Y'all know these are oracle cards. I'm reading these intuitively. Follow me in the spirit, okay? Oh, wow. You know what I instantly heard on this? Like puppet, Illuminati puppet. Because it looks like she was like just like one of those ones that was just playing the game, you know. Like, don't this look like, it says you're the boss, but I feel like that's what she was not. She was more so somebody else's boss. Like, I mean, she was more so, somebody else was more so the boss over her, pulling her strings. Like, don't this look like a puppet? You know, that's the first thing I saw when that came out. Let me see, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So definitely we are already getting right now. We're already getting Illuminati puppet, okay? Be generous. Feed your spirit. Feed your spirit. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. That's what I'm getting with feed your spirit. Blood sacrifice, okay? So, be generous. Somebody gave her up as an offering. I know y'all see what I'm seeing, okay? This is someone behind the scenes. This is her, the baby mama. And she's been given up as an offering. She was definitely a blood sacrifice. Didn't even have time. Someone who felt like look at this heart right here. And I feel like that might be a love situation. That might be DC Young Fly that gave her up as a blood sacrifice. And I'm just going to straight up ask that. We don't have to be here all day trying to figure this out, you know. If one reason why I wanted to do this, because I think DC Young Fly's reputation is like one that kind of comes off as, I'll just say this, a lot of people do not want to see him in that way, or a lot of people just don't want to know that this lady was blood sacrificed and taken away from her children, but it happens. These people don't care, okay? And I will see though, if it was him, like, did he have a choice? Sometimes they don't have a choice, y'all. So look at me starting my video on low battery like I always do. I got 15%. Y'all, I feel like this is a sacrifice, sitting down at the table like I'm having a feast. Okay, and in this heart, I feel like this is her. And this is somebody that actually cared about her, or maybe pretended like they cared about her. You know, with this feed your spirit card, that's what it says, but I feel like he was feeding himself, he or she was feeding themselves, you know, and they offered her up as a sacrifice, okay? She was playing the game, though. She was playing the game. She was already a puppet, you know. Shoot. So she had to go. Let's ask the question we all want to know. Did DC Young Fly sacrifice his baby mama? Let's see. We fixing to go to the divine, see what the divine say on this, y'all. Let's see. So I got some cards that take a long time to shuffle. And that's these animal cards over here. These cards don't usually do that. So the fact that they've taken a long time to shuffle, I'm wondering something. But, ooh, back to basics, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think I'm hearing something when it comes to that. What are y'all hearing? What are y'all hearing? Let's keep going. Meditate. Y'all, I'm hearing something. And we're just asking. I got one more card to pull. When I'm getting answers, y'all might know I pulled 3 cards. Cloak yourself and like, okay. This is what I'm getting, y'all. Was he a blood sacrifice? Was she a blood sacrifice? Okay, Spirit is saying that I might not get all the answers in this, and I'm going to go to the Hoodoo Tarot after this. So, what I got with the Back to Basics card, you have to, when you're in an industry, you can't feel like, okay, I'm going to go up so far and forget that, you know, hey, a blood sacrifice is due. You know, like, I feel like DC, so we're talking about DC now, DC Young Fly had to pretty much say, hey, you know, or was reminded, they had to remind him, like, hey, you ain't going this far. You at a point in your career where you're getting higher and higher. So don't forget what you got to do. Don't forget that blood sacrifice that you got to do, or that this deal that you made with us to get this far. And I feel like that's what they was telling them. With this card coming out, I feel like that's the message that was told to him. Like, you know, don't forget that you made a deal with us. So it seems like it's going already saying like, hey, he made a deal. He made a deal. Okay. So cloak yourself in light. Is it that he did not cloak himself in light? Or it's just that, or is this saying, this is reminding me of the other card though. The Feed Your Spirit card. It's reminding me of the Feed Your Spirit card. And that's connecting because of the hearts and the hearts. And I was like, he had to feed himself. He had to feed that career. This is what I'm thinking now, y'all. He had to feed that career that was coming. That's up and coming. Okay, cloak yourself in light. But what if it was not, that's not what he was doing. He was doing the opposite or whatever. Or what I'm hearing when it comes to this cloak yourself in light card, he made himself seem as this angel of light. And I was just telling my mom the other day, I was like, Mama, you know, that's how the enemy comes, as an angel of light. But really be the enemy really be the devil. And I feel like the persona he came out was that he's just like of light, or like of like a in good spirits and everything. And when I saw that speech, of course he's a comedian, and you know, naturally comedians will use jokes, you know, as jokes and laughter as a coping mechanism. And people probably feel like, oh, he wasn't being serious. Do I feel like he was being serious? No, I don't. My intuition told me that he was not being serious when it came to that. But I also feel like I also know naturally comedians do that. I do that, y'all. People be asking me sometimes, why you laughing? And I will laugh as like a coping mechanism sometimes. I just laugh. So some people do that. With that being said, comedians will do that naturally, but was he being legitimate? Was his feelings legitimate? Was he being real in that moment? I didn't think he was, and I feel like this is the persona that he tries to come off, you know, like he is of light, like he is this light worker, you know, like he is this good person who believes in God and the Bible and all that stuff like that, because he always be talking about religion and stuff, but he's not. And I feel like what's on his hands now is that person that seems like he actually held her dear to his heart, as if he really loved her. I felt like on this one that this is someone that actually cared about her. You know, I was just saying that, remember? So y'all remember I was just saying that. I really felt like this is somebody that really loved her. Seemed like to me here, her blood is on his hands. This is somebody that he really cared about. But let's go back to the story that Spirit is telling us. But they had to remind him, but you owe us. You owe us. So this girl, by her already being the puppet and probably already specially picked out for him, because when you're in the industry, you don't pick your own relationships, but he didn't mess around and like that girl for real, started falling in love with that girl for real. But Spirit is telling me now, what they came back to him was reminding him, hey, remember, she's just a pawn in all this. You know, she's just playing the game in all this. And you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. So that's already telling us right now, it seems as if she was his blood sacrifice. This meditate card is out here. And I'm wondering, oh, it's a 22. I've been seeing 22 so much. Y'all know what? When I'm seeing this 22, one thing I'm remembering, what's that guy that just died? He's some kind of ball player or whatever. And he was a blood sacrifice for one of his family members. And I remember looking at him, and he had on a 22 jersey. Now, I don't know nothing about sports. I don't know who this guy was. I just saw him on So channel, right? And then the fact that I looked up, and it was 1444. Okay, half of 44 is 22. So I'm gonna tell y'all the message that I'm getting from this. Okay, I had a message to pop up. I always look at my messages that pop up because sometimes they be signs. That wasn't it. So, so I guess it kind of could be, because it says sacrifice season and it says something about seasons. But anyways, so so I don't know if his jersey is 22, if that's the number that he plays with or whatever. I don't know, y'all. But I remember him having a 22, and I feel like Spirit is saying now this is the same situation, a blood sacrifice by a family member, someone that will really love this person. Okay, I'm just looking at my messages that's popping up. So, the fact that this is 22. 22 is, if you guys know more about 22, not when it comes to angel numbers, but when it comes to devil numbers, let me know in the comments. And y'all, while I'm talking about this, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna do Steve Harvey or Danny Lay, but let me know in the comments if you want me to do it, and I will. Okay, so, but it's a master number. 22, it's the master builder. And I'm getting, like, if 22 is on these situations, if 22 is on her situation, or 22 is on that guy's situation, you know, it's because someone was trying to build. It got to a point in their career where someone is building. So, you know, they put their numbers on everything. And DC Young Fly is building. And that's why I'm thinking I'm getting this 22. I'm just speaking intuitively right now. Not the fact that the card is a meditate card, but the fact that this is a 22. And to me, it's just not a coincidence that I remember seeing that number on that guy's jersey and thinking that it was something about the number 22. And so that could have meant right there that when they put that number on someone, y'all, they be already knowing who they gonna sacrifice in order to get to the level they're trying to get. They already be knowing that. So, oh, that looks like to me he kind of had he had to sacrifice her. Knew he was gonna sacrifice her. Knew he was gonna have them 3 kids by her and then sacrifice her. He came in the game knowing that. I wonder, did she know that? That's what I'm wondering. Did she know that too? They know who they pick, you guys. It's funny that she shared the same fate as her mother. Huh? Look, the Mother of Sticks cards came out. In traditional tarot, this would be the Queen of Wands, I think. But one of my favorite cards actually. But I was just talking about her mother, and this is the Mother of Sticks cards came out. Confirmation. They always tell a story. They always connect the stuff together, y'all. So therefore, they wanted her to share the same fate as her mother, because her mother, she grew up in a motherless home also with only her father. So guess what? The kids are doing the same. Y'all know how these cards go. We're not making this stuff up as I'm talking. Too many similarities are coming out. And that's how you know if something is real. As you're talking, similarities will come out to let you know that you're talking right, that you're on the right page. I'm going to pull two more of these cards, and then we on to Jamie Foxx. Wow, y'all. I'm not reading these as tarot. I'm reading these intuitively. Y'all, look at this, y'all. Why are both of these people holding guns? And she got death behind her. Definitely a blood sacrifice. So she did not die in the way that the media is being put out. And I'm gonna see if I can find out exactly what happened to her, because if she got shot, I believe they would have said that it was a gunshot wound. But one thing guns symbolize can be protection. They can just symbolize just that, something to kill people with. And I'm just getting that. I'm getting more so she was killed. She was killed. Let me see if Spirit want to tell me how. Like, what did they do to her? Oh, did they put something in her food? Look at that basket. Did they put something in her food? Some guy did it. Y'all, if it has anything, it's some guy. I'm just getting masculine energy that came in and did this to her. And if it has anything to do with surgery, then I want to see some knives. Some knives card just needs to come out. I do got some knives cards here, okay? So, did they put something in her food? Looks like a man came and did it. A man came and did it. A masculine figure. And what is this? Father. Father. Is this DC Young Fly, her baby daddy? Her baby's father. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. Spirit know I'm gonna pull 2 more cards, so they gotta give me some answers. So, so I'm gonna see if any one of them knives cards came out, and then I'm gonna see maybe they had something to do with it. Yeah. These cards are really taking their time when it comes out. Daughter of coins. Definitely a y'all know what I'm getting. Is her father still alive? It could have been some type of trick or whatever. Somebody that she trusted came up to that hotel room and gave her something and was paid for doing it. I'm gonna put 1 more card, y'all. The card's taking too long to come out. That means it's ending. Father of Knives. Y'all. Father of Knives. This is what I'm getting. I told y'all I wanted to see a knife card come out if it had anything to do with that surgery. Okay. Well, this is what I'm thinking. This is definitely her father. Because 2 father cards that came out. 2 father cards that came out. This is either her father or DC Young Fly, her baby father, her baby's father, that came in the room. And look at this. Those are a bunch of clocks down there. Like this was her time. They knew it. It was time for her to be offered up as a blood sacrifice, y'all. And if anything, I'm getting that they used this surgery situation as their excuse. As their excuse. I don't think that surgery killed them. I think this is saying they definitely use that as an excuse for the blood sacrifice, but I am going to see was she poisoned. That's what I'm going to see. I'm just going to ask, was she poisoned? See what comes out. That happened fast. Y'all, why these father cards keep coming out? Somebody came to her and they was paid well for doing it. It was either somebody that she trusted, so it was either her baby father actually came to her, or it was her actual father that came to her. And they killed her. In that hotel room. They killed her. How did they kill her? Wow. That's some grimy stuff. If you didn't send somebody else to do it and you did it yourself. But they had to send somebody that she trusted. And I'm getting the energy of she's somebody that probably just ain't fixing to let any and everybody in her place. Mother of Knives. And I was saying with the mother cards, they wanted her to share the same fate as her mother. They wanted her to share the same fate as her mother. I'm wondering, is this her actual father? And that's the best I can do if the cards ain't coming out. Because now we got the Mother of Knives card out. And this is an Eastern, in the book, this is an Eastern Star. And y'all know they stay doing sacrifices and sacrifices and stuff. Under the knife. She went under the knife and ended up sharing the same fate as her mother, as in leaving her kids motherless with just the father to take care of. She ended up going up under the knife. So what I feel like, y'all, somebody did it and they got paid to do it. Definitely when she went under the knife, when she went under the knife, that doctor did something to her to make sure, like this was on purpose, to make sure that she didn't survive. I mean, that she wouldn't last long. And whoever came to that, what I'm getting, someone came to her. Someone came to her, y'all, in that hotel room. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the phone cut off. I got so wrapped up in that. I know I kept hearing Spirit say, go get your charger, go get your charger. But I was trying to get finished with this story first before I went and got it. And I feel like someone came to her. I don't know why I want to use these cards. Because I don't feel like they're going to say nothing. I was saving these for Jamie Foxx. So, y'all, I feel like somebody came to her and finished it off. Maybe put something in her food. The Divine Feminine, we're definitely talking about her. You are being called on to rise. They offered her up as a blood sacrifice. This definitely happened, y'all. Abundance, y'all. Somebody got paid really well to do it. With those knives cards that came out, when I started asking about it, I feel like they definitely did something to her when it came to that. I wanted to see what happened to her. We have a whale and we have this snake. Ooh, so snakes are not always bad, but in this case, I wanted to see if I kept getting somebody came to her and maybe finish it off, but it looks like she definitely went under the knife, but this was on purpose, because we've already saw that she was offered up as a blood sacrifice, and it looks like she was DC's blood sacrifice. We've already seen that, but it looks like to me somebody actually came to her, and I was trying to get that answer to see how they did it. I can't really get how they did it. It looks like with the selling baskets, first thing I feel like someone gave her something, maybe some food or something like that, a basket of food or something like that. And y'all know they give people love baskets after they get finished healing and stuff, and it could have been poison in there. With this whale card here, first thing I heard was, I got a whale card in my other deck, but it doesn't say any of this. It says resonating. And I always use that card to confirm things. Because one thing with whales, they're supposed to be able to talk to other whales so far out, right? So it's like, so I feel like that's why that card says resonating. It's when it's in one of these. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find it right quick. I already have some cards out here. I thought I saw it. Then I will show y'all. And that's what I feel like I'm getting. It says resonating on the other card. And whale energy is the reason I use it as confirmation is just because they're supposed to be able to hear so far out. You know, and if spirit is telling me that that's what I'm doing, I'm actually hearing something that's coming from another realm. It's just confirmation for me, y'all. And then what came after this is a snake card. And I just cannot look at this in a positive way when we're doing a reading like this. This is confirming somebody came to her. I just wish they'll tell me exactly what they gave to her, and maybe spirit is telling me I already got the answer with their real card came out. I wanted them to confirm to me that she was poisoned or something, but I do feel like they have gave confirmation about the I feel like they gave me confirmation about the knife, that she did go under the knife, and they purposely did something to make her not survive. I feel like they did confirm for us that someone came to the room with the man coming on a horse, and we kept seeing a father after that. Now we get a confirm that it was a snake. Somebody set up to bite her. You know, she didn't know it was coming. And I feel like with that child card that came out there, when I was asking how did they do it, they came and finished her off with that love basket. That's what I'm going to go with saying. To me, that was never confirmed as much as the other stuff was. But I'm going to leave it there, y'all, because you know what? With this ladybug card here, and this is luck card, Spirit want me to give you guys a word of encouragement. And Spirit is saying, and look, I just got a text message that said that was a good message. I sent somebody a word of encouragement like earlier today, and they just texted me back and said that was a good message. So whenever spirits change the subject, they be like, we gave you the answer. And that's what I'm going to go off of. Spirit is trying to give somebody out there a word of encouragement, y'all. Spirit is like, it's not all about this bad energy. Let me change the energy up right quick. And you know what this says? Somebody out there is about to have a lot of luck. Y'all look for ladybirds. That's going to be your sign. And this says all of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So what have you been trying to manifest? Don't feel like your stuff have not been heard. This came out on another reading I was doing, y'all. Don't feel like just because you're going through stuff, your manifestations have not been heard. Have you guys been doing spell work? Have you been trying to manifest stuff? It's coming. Some things Yahweh just have to work. Yahweh have to work some things out, you know. So it's coming, okay? This is your confirmation to know that you're about to have good luck in something. And I feel like it's something specific. You're going to have good luck in it. And that one thing that you want, that one thing that you're trying to manifest, please believe, y'all, as strongly as I'm feeling right now, please believe that your manifestation is coming true. You're going to have to snap out of whatever mindset you're in. Snap out of it, okay? Snap out of it, because you're going to have to believe that it's coming through. This is not just one of these, another one of these videos that you've seen saying, hey, good things are coming, good things are coming. Receive all of that, because I know you've heard it time and time again. I know how you feel. You heard it time and time again, and nothing ever comes. But what I'm hearing right now, believe this one, because Spirit is saying, if we have to stop a message to give you guys a message, because we don't want you to miss this. Get in the right vibration, you guys, because it's the positive thoughts. It's your positive thoughts and visualizations that have been heard, and it's going to come through. I don't want nobody to miss it, okay? It's coming. Believe this. It's coming. Don't just be like, oh, Gabrielle, I heard this a million times. I know you have, but believe this is all I can say, okay? So we ended that on a positive note. And we getting right back to business, because now we have to talk about Jamie Foxx, y'all. So I was sitting here chilling, and then I heard a Jamie Foxx song, and then I went to go put it in my phone to listen to this Jamie Foxx song. I love me some Jamie Foxx, and then it came up best of Jamie Foxx. I said, okay, let's listen to the best of Jamie Foxx, y'all. I pushed shuffle, and the first song came up was Blame It. Didn't really want to listen to that song because I feel like I heard it so much. But I knew then Spirit was saying, I got a message for you. And I was like, oh, I hadn't did that Jamie Foxx reading, huh? I haven't done it. So I was like, I know that there's some kind of message. Change the energy. So I knew there was some kind of message when I saw that blame it, y'all. I just knew that spirit was like, okay, time to work. And I was like, I can't never just sit around and listen to a song, huh? I can't just never sit down and just listen to a good song and jam off of it. I can't never just enjoy a song. It's always time to work. But it's all good because it was interesting to me. So, y'all, thank you, Spirit, for giving us those answers when it came to Danny. Why do I keep want to say this girl name, Danny Lay? And I know I don't want to. Y'all, her name has almost came out before out my mouth, and I didn't let it come out. But I don't want to do no reading on her. I might. I don't want to. It's boring. But I feel like he'll be bored. But I might. Spirit depends on what spirits say. I might do her after Jamie Foxx. Time stepping for y'all. So y'all, thank you, Spirit, for giving me those messages for that young lady that just passed, DC Young Fly's baby mama. That message came out pretty easily. So I went to that video, y'all, and y'all know the majority of the video is red, and they use a lot of red because red is the color of blood sacrifice. And I saw in that video that he was wearing, that panda suit the whole time. And y'all remember Orlando Brown talking about that panda, what that panda symbolizes. And he was saying, it's a place in a man's rectum. If you touch it, it basically turns into an animal. You can do whatever you want to do if you touch that place in a man's rectum or whatever. And he was like, and they do that in a lot of different celebrity rituals. And he was like, and if you see the celebrities walking around with these cigars, it's like symbolic for their man piece in between their legs, because that's what's going on at a lot of these parties, okay? Like rapist situations and homosexuality, okay? So this is not usually when you say things like that go on at a party, people who are homosexuals can get offended, but that's not the thing. I mean, they use heterosexuality in the wrong way. They will use homosexuality in the wrong way. And one reason they do is to get everybody to think that homosexuality is so weird and just turn everybody off about it. But it's a right and a wrong way to do things, okay, you guys? So if you're not homosexual and they want to turn you homosexual or to turn you to doing anything that they want, then that's one way that they would do it. And y'all, I realized almost everybody that they showed in that video, was it Jake Gyllenhaal, Forrest Whitaker, Samuel Jackson was already in the party, but who was in the car? And what was that other guy name? Ron Howard? All of them, I think at one point in time you see all of them with these cigars, and I was like, wow, so much symbolism. So you guys, I never believed what was coming out about him and P. Diddy, because I was like, the powers that be, they know that the elites, the cabal, what I prefer to just say the cabal, they know that we're gonna go looking. So what they put out there is this Illuminati story. He got something on P. Diddy, but Jamie Foxx do the same thing. And it was all confirmed in that Blame It video. And at the end of the video, he points to his sister. And y'all know when they do that, when they start pointing to people in videos, they're saying, you're up next, right? So, and we know that she died. And she died at 36 years old. So, there you go right there. The 3 and the 6 blood sacrifice. So, the 3-6 murder by number, blood sacrifice. Let me see what this phone keeps telling me. Okay, so I noticed that at the end of the video, when he took off the panda head, the numbers that he was standing under was 2034. I added those numbers together and I got a 9. You flip it like they do and you got a 6. I noticed that the video was like 511, and I added that up. 5 plus 1 is 6. plus, 6 times 1 equals another 6. And I was like, they put their numbers everywhere, especially the 6. So 6 is the number for home and family, okay? 6 can be a very lucky number, a very financial number, a very good number of finances. One thing they do try to do is tear up the home and the family, okay? But they gonna put their numbers on everything. And all because we see these numbers in a higher vibrational state, they don't mean that they do, okay? They gonna always use these numbers for whatever, and the 6 is one number that they put all over their stuff. And so he was standing up under that number. I knew that number meant something. So I was like, okay, Jamie Foxx, so this has been confirmed that he's been playing the game. He's been playing the game. And then I saw that they showed a camera out of nowhere. They showed at the top of the building a camera. I'm like, okay, so he was saying that he had videotapes of P. Diddy party, but there's tapes of your parties too. And we're seeing through the imagery what's going on at these parties. It's a lot of sacrificing going on at these parties. It's a lot of the, I would just say, false homosexuality going on at these parties, you know. So, I don't know why Spirit want me to start this card. I know that a panda card is in here, and if the panda card comes out, then hey, this is just confirmation. This is just a game they're playing, y'all. Oh, that's another thing too. I heard Spirit say, look out for the checkerboard. Look out for the checkerboard. Y'all know that's their symbol. And I'm just looking out for the checkerboard through the whole video. I haven't seen it yet. And then when T-Pain comes to rap, what does he have on? Checkerboard. A checkerboard jacket. Y'all, it's a game to them. They're playing it and they know what they're doing. Y'all, let's see what's going on with Jamie Foxx though. Like, what's going on with Jamie Foxx? Some people say it was the, oh, and y'all know he got a movie coming out, just came out or something like that, and it says I've been cloned. And I feel like that they're trying to clone Jamie Foxx. That's why he's been away so long. They might be having complications with it. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on. I'm just going to see, Spirit, what's going on with Jamie Foxx. Some people think it was because he didn't want to take, they would have put him away because he didn't want to take that vaccine. We just gonna see what's going on with Jamie Foxx, Spirit. I told y'all these are cards that take a long time to shuffle. They just do every time. I'm wondering, should I use, yeah, I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them. Huh. Spiritual maintenance. What I'm hearing is they are definitely doing maintenance on him. Oh, y'all. I feel like they got him in them hospitals. Y'all know what they do when they take him to them hospitals? They break them down. They break them down. And they're doing some type of spiritual maintenance on him. So when they have to do something like that, he did something they didn't like. It was something they didn't like. They had to say, hey, get back in order. When they take him to those hospitals, y'all, they start doing heavy MK Ultra mind control on them. Protection. The antelope card, new pathways. I don't feel like I should put them back. They came out for a reason. I definitely feel like they're trying to put Jamie Foxx on the pathway that they want him to go on. That's what I'm getting with this card. This protection card, y'all. Remember on the other reading I said that guns can stand for protection, but based on the reading, I was feeling like it meant like that she was killed. This, I'm actually hearing protection. Jamie Foxx got some type of protection over him, and I'm thinking that's probably why it's taking long. Jamie Foxx has some type of protection over him. Ancestors are not all the way finished with Jamie Foxx. Ooh, I wasn't expecting to get that, and I'm getting chills right now, so that means emerging. Y'all, they definitely trying to make Jamie Foxx into whoever they want Jamie Foxx to be. Wow. They've been trying, I feel like they've been trying to do this for a while. You can't break some people's spirit, you just can't break them. Jamie Foxx know the game. You've been playing the game for a while. Spirit Spirit knew what was going to come out in these messages, and I would have got to feeling sorry for him, but I got to be reminded he's been playing the game for a while. Spirit showed me that plainly when I went to that video. He's been playing the game for what. This card almost wants to fall out. This one do. Approach the situation with a light heart. Y'all, I feel like this is Jamie Foxx's energy right now. I mean, wasn't Jamie Foxx always the same every time we saw Jamie Foxx? Some people's spirit is hard to break. Jamie Foxx is one tough cookie. Look at the golden unicorn. Awaken to your soul's potential. Y'all, I'm really getting that. They really, it's like all the cards are saying something about going towards another level, like spiritually. All the cards are coming out like that. I feel like they're trying to make him into something that he don't want to be, and they can't really break his soul. Yeah, I know that Beyonce song, "You Can't Break My Soul, You Can't Break My Soul." I was gonna do a Beyonce reading. Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Because some readings I don't like to say out loud. And so, anyways, y'all, they're having a hard time breaking his soul, y'all. They having a hard time breaking Jamie Foxx's soul. They can't really get him. They trying to MK Ultra mind control him, and that's why he's in there. It's something about a person's soul that you just cannot touch. But has he not completely sold out? Some people think they can play the game. But you can't play the game with these people and not give them exactly what they want. Wow. We see that the blood sacrifice was his... I forgot to see that DC Young Fly wants to sacrifice his wife. Hold on. Because I'm fixing to see if Jamie Foxx wanted to sacrifice his sister. Did DC Young Fly actually want to? Like, he had no choice. He had no choice. We saw that. But did he want to? Too many doggone cards in my hand. I'm going back to DC Young Fly. Because sometimes, y'all, they just have no choice. These cards should still have his energy. I have not cleared them out yet. Four of Knives. He had no choice. It's another knife situation. I feel like he had no choice. But did he care? Not really. It don't look like he cared, y'all. Because he had no choice. That card is falling out. This is the Hierophant card. He definitely saw it coming. First, he saw it coming. He knew it was gonna come. And yeah, looks like he was knife card straight up. And I feel like he definitely has the blood on his hands, y'all. He definitely has the blood on his hands. It was his sacrifice. And if we didn't clear that up, we cleared it up now. It's him that did it. Probably set up the whole situation, told her to go under the knife. And by me looking at this person holding the knife in their hand, I don't think he cared at all. Jamie Foxx. Did he really want to sacrifice his sister? So let's see. I always keep hearing that song. He's sung by his grandmama or his mama. That song, I wish you were here to see the things I've done. I wish you were here. You'll be so proud of your son. I keep hearing that song, y'all. I've been hearing this since earlier today. Father Baskets card. As if he's contemplating or regretting. Y'all, look at the energy of this card right now. Contemplating or either regretting is the energy that I'm getting. Because we're about to get some answers now. Five of Baskets. Anytime you just really going through some crazy mind battles in your head, he definitely is regretful. I feel like some of the decisions that he made when it comes to that. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Look at this feast right here. Definitely has sacrificed some people. It is what it is. It's what I've been saying since the beginning. Jamie Foxx has played the game. You can't start regretting stuff after you done already did it. It don't look like to me Jamie Foxx ever really had in him the heart to do these things. But he did it to get to a certain But warped-minded people, crazy-minded people. It don't seem like Jamie Foxx was ever just straight up evil as DC Young Fly's energy is coming off. He didn't really care. Seems like Jamie Foxx is more so of a confused soul. But whoever he is through and through, I feel like they having a hard time breaking it. There's so many layers. I tell people, you can't really judge people, y'all, because there's so many different layers to a person. Like when you're dating people and then you might see one thing you don't like, get to know that person, and then next thing you know, you've been assaulted. Get to know. When you get to know that person, next thing you know, you'll see why that person is like that. Why this person do this and that. That one thing that probably disgusted you is the one thing that you probably understand. Because there's so many different layers to a person, y'all. Let's get back to. So it looks like to me, this is the story that's coming up now, y'all. Jamie Foxx has sold out. He done made some sacrifices. He done made some blood sacrifices. He done did all that. But you can't shake listen up. Look what it says, y'all. Look what it says. Y'all can read it. You are working through deep in, hold on. You are working through deep, oh Lord. My bad, y'all. Okay, you are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. That's what they trying to do. I keep saying that, y'all. Hold on. Things are falling. I keep saying that. They can't break his soul. They trying to get him to release who he was. They doing MK Ultra mind control on him now. It looks like he has yet to be MK Ultra mind control. He's been playing the game, but they've been letting him play the game as is. They've been letting him play the game as Jamie Foxx. And they're trying to MK Ultra mind control. Divine Feminine card came out. You have been called on the rise. What did I say the last time that card came out? As if they was offering her up as a blood sacrifice. And that's what I feel like what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I feel like I'm hearing the Divine Feminine. When Jamie Foxx come back out, y'all, see if he's acting in a more feminine way. Because I feel like that's what they're trying to totally break his manhood, and that's what they do a lot of times, by him being a masculine man. And the thing about Jamie Foxx, his energy was already pretty feminine naturally. He had a lot of feminine energy. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you are heterosexual, what they want to do is mess up the home and family, like I said, and they want to make you homosexual. And so that's not saying that there's anything wrong with homosexuality, but what they try to do is mess up exactly who this person actually is. And if you are homosexual, and if you are already homosexual, then sometimes what they try to do is make you too homosexual, if that makes any sense. But y'all know what I mean. They make you go to the extreme, like they did Nas X, and then it be stuff that most homosexuals don't even agree with, but they just, you know, put it out there to the extreme, because for one, they don't want people to know how special homosexuality really is. Okay. And I feel like that's what they trying to break his manhood. That's what they trying to do. But like they having a hard time doing it. Jamie Foxx been walking around here, never been MK Ultra mind control like a lot of them. He been walking around here with his own mind, and he thought he was just doing enough. He thought he had did enough. He had did what they asked him to do. He made the blood sacrifices. He played the game. He's been playing the game. He thought he did enough, but he has not done enough. They trying to break his manhood. Now, y'all, look at the cards just falling everywhere. Okay, that's what they trying to do, y'all. That's what they trying to do. See if he comes back out and we see that he has a little bit more feminine ways than usual. That's what they trying to do. Okay, and I want to see, why are they mad at him? Oh, spider. They definitely got him, y'all. Got him caught up in the spider web, and they're not releasing him until they finish. They got him, y'all. Okay. I want to see why they are mad at him. What made them get mad at him? What did he do? What did he do, y'all? Cause them to just get mad at him. I'm gonna use this card for the other one. Let me use these cards. I was wondering, was I gonna use these cards? These cards are nice, are fresh. They don't need no knocking on or nothing. They already read it. Come on. What did Jamie Foxx do to make them want to get him? Oh, he definitely didn't do what they wanted him to do. It's like they're like, you've been playing the game. You signed your name on the line. You were fated or destined to do certain things, and you didn't do it. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Y'all know I saw that he was starting to have some regrets. He still got his human side in him, y'all. He's been walking around here, you know, already playing the game. Never totally sold out. Meaning, he had just really, you know, swapped out his soul yet. They haven't touched who he is yet. He still had his regular mind. He been walking around here regular Jamie Foxx. So, and they telling them, hey, you did something you weren't supposed to do. So first off, y'all, we are confirming that he definitely did something that they didn't like. Okay, now he's been initiated. Okay, y'all. Now he's totally soul swapping now. He's actually giving them his soul. But I don't feel like it was voluntary. I feel like it's because he had no choice. They said, hey, you signed your name on a dotted line. So now it's time. It's just time for you to totally be sold out. What's that song what's that gospel song? I'm sold out. My mind is made up. They wanted him to make up his mind. And that could be all it is too. Like Jamie Foxx, you can't just walk around. Y'all, none of them are. A lot of them, these celebrities are, a lot of them have kept their mind for a long time. A lot of them have not been really tempered with in their mind because they know they can't be creative like they want them to be. They won't be able to really mess up the home and the family. You know, that's their whole agenda, to mess up the home and family, guys. They can't really do that if they MK Ultra mind control some of these people. It's just time. It was just his time, looked like to me. And they snatched him up one day and was like, hey, y'all, what is his sign? What is his sign? I'm getting Scorpio out here. I don't know what his sign is though. But I'm looking more towards Spirit of the River movement toward adventure. They're definitely trying to get him to move towards their way. Did he do anything, Spirit? Oh, he did something. Fool's embrace. He embraced something. Something that they didn't want him to do. I'm just going to ask then. Might be hard to figure out. I don't got time to sit up here trying to figure stuff out. But did it have anything to do with the vaccine, Spirit? Did it have anything to do with him not wanting to take a vaccine? Stranger curiosity. I feel like he definitely had questions about the vaccine. Like it was something about that. It was definitely something, like I feel like it was something about that. He had questions about it. And he was questioning it. And probably didn't want to do it. So Spirit, we still on the same question. What else do you want me, what else are you going to give when it comes to that? Like he definitely questioning, and they probably like, who are you to question our stuff? Okay. This grace card. Benefactor. Y'all. Grace and generosity. I feel like he had to embrace it. Even if he had questions on it, he had to do it. And look like that messed him up. Spirit, are you going to confirm that, or are you going to totally change what I just said? What you going to do, Spirit? Let's see. We ain't 100% right. I don't care what nobody say. We be hearing stuff however we feel like that's how the Spirit is saying, until they send some type of confirmation. New beginning. Beginner's mind, I mean. So, yeah. Definitely, they are trying to control his mind now. He's being MK Ultra mind control. I don't know if he's being cloned, but he's definitely being MK Ultra mind control. They're changing his mind. Didn't I just tell y'all with those other cards that they got him in a web, and that was the other cards? I just told y'all that they got him now. And they really after his mind, y'all. They was like, you can't just keep doing what we want you to do, what we wanted you to do. I don't feel like it had anything to do with P. Diddy. That's the story that they sent out to distract us because they knew we was going to be looking. And I was just trying to see if it had anything to do with that vaccine. Vanishing mirror. Ego. They're trying to break his soul. They breaking him. Y'all, this is just keep coming out over and over again. I'm not going to keep pulling on this. They trying to make Jamie Foxx who he is. Look, this is a mirror. This is your reflection. This is who you are. They're not killing him. I don't feel like they gonna kill him unless they just cannot break his soul. That's when they start killing people. I felt like y'all kept hearing that they having a hard time with him. They really trying to MK Ultra mind control him. I would feel like they're trying to clone him. They're really trying to MK Ultra mind control him, y'all. Y'all, it just keeps coming out. And I know y'all seeing it too. It keeps coming out. What they're trying to do is MK Ultra mind control him. That's the main thing. And I feel like they said, hey, you've been walking around here as Jamie Foxx a little too long. You're going to have to now be like everybody else. You got to like y'all, like I said, a lot of celebrities are not themselves. A lot of celebrities have been MK Ultra mind control, okay? A lot of them have been. A lot of them. They don't be totally cloned. And they probably not trying to totally clone him yet. Especially if they cannot do right. So, hey, I'm just going to see what it is the... if there's an ending message here. Because I'm about to end this. I feel like we got enough of answers of what's going on with Jamie Foxx. They really, what he's doing now, they got him in that hospital. Something fell. They got him in the hospital. In the web. They got him in the hospital. In the web, and they try to take over his mind. That's what's taking so long for them to come out. People like, what's going on with him? We haven't heard anything about Jamie Foxx. I think one of his friends or whatever said the other day they talked to him. He said he's doing just fine. I don't think they're gonna kill him. What's taking us so long is that they're trying to break him. I already told y'all, if he come back out and he seems like more feminine and you already know what's up, come back on this video and say, hey Gabrielle, I saw him here and there and he was acting like this and that. They're really trying to MK Ultra mind control him. Jamie Foxx has been playing the game too long, and they're like, hey, you can't keep playing this game and not totally give up yourself and totally give up your soul. Y'all, stay out of the industry, okay? Just, I feel like I mean, you can definitely be a part of the industry, but when it comes to trying to be famous, like, watch out for that. Like, I love that song, Aniko, where she said, I always wanted to be famous, just to be real, yeah, just being honest. That part, I mean, she's young, you know, so you gotta watch that part. And sometimes it's not the desire to be famous, it's more the desire to be heard. You really just want to get your gift out there. But if she's desiring fame, that's how they get you right there, y'all. So Spirit is saying, we finna change the subject. There's definitely a new beginning coming for some of you guys, and it's a new financial beginning. Spirit says you've been going through something too long and now it's over with. And I don't know why. I don't know what this means traditionally. I don't know. This would be the 3 of Wands. I don't know what it means. And don't go off of that. Whatever it means. If it's off subject, don't go off of that, because Spirit didn't give it to me like that. Spirit is giving it to me based on the picture, because I am an intuitive reader, okay? So the message that I'm getting is, I feel like you've been going through something too long. Now it's time to celebrate. This is someone that has, in the book, I remember it saying this is someone that has went up to the top of the mountains. And I feel like that's what you have been doing. It's been a long journey, but now you have reached where you're supposed to go. You have let me see if I'm saying that right. You've been going up this mountain, y'all. Y'all been going up y'all mountain. It's been hard to get up there. And now that you're there, you're like, okay, cool, now I can celebrate like I did it. So you've accomplished what you were supposed to accomplish at this point in time in your life. Now it's time for another transformation, okay? That's the message that Spirit wants me to give you guys. I want to see if Spirit going to give you guys any more of a message. Maybe pull 1 or 2 more cards, and then that's going to be it, y'all. Y'all comment below if you want to say anything about this message, anything at all. The messages that I'm giving you guys, and the messages about Jamie Foxx and the other girl. Okay, so we have the Hermit card. Some of you guys, yeah, you definitely, I'm looking to the side right here and I see like a little mountain. thing on the refrigerator. But anyways, some of you guys, it's time for you to rest now. It's time for you to rest, okay? Don't feel like you got to do this and that. Like I was saying earlier, your manifestations are coming. You don't really have to do anything else. And if you have put a spell out there, if you put a certain manifestation out there, leave it alone, okay? It's not really much you have to do. And they try to get you guys with this whole faith without works thing is dead, or you got to do so much work to get somewhere. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes Spirit says, yes, wait till it comes knocking at your door. Yes, wait till that money starts growing on trees, because that's what it's going to be for you. Yes, wait till it just falls down out of the sky and sits on your lap. Y'all act like y'all never experienced something like that before, where you've been waiting on something and it literally comes to you. Whatever you want, this is how it's going to happen. If you was wondering how it's going to happen, it's going to come to you. But y'all got to let go of any kind of limited beliefs and any type of resistance that's going to stop, and any type of anxieties that's going to stop or hinder the universe from gifting this to you. At the end of the day, Spirit said it's yours regardless. But how fast do you want it? And even though you don't have to want it fast, some of you guys might need something to come at a certain time. So you don't want it to come at a later time. You don't want to miss it for one. And I was saying that earlier, but it might not be so much that you miss it. It might just come at a time where it might come too late, because you didn't get your act together fast enough. You didn't get your mind together fast enough. And you know you need to pay this bill next week, and you still stay in your low vibrational energy, and then you miss that bill, and then that blessing comes the week after. Now you can pay it, but now it got interest on it. You know what I'm saying? Spirit don't want stuff like this. Don't want that to happen to you. Spirit trying to give it to you when it's time to give it to you. That's why divine and timing is so important. You can try to manifest whatever you want. Divine timing is very important, because at the end of the day, if you are, especially if you're chosen, your life is, you're not gonna be manifesting like everybody else, okay? You're not gonna be 3, 6, 9. You're not gonna be law of attraction, law of assumption, and like everybody else, okay? Your life is not gonna go like that. Your life is set and destined to go a certain kind of way. So when Spirit says manifest it, yes, sometimes you have to manifest stuff. You got to put a spell out there to get these energetic blocks out of the way, okay? But at the end of the day, if you just want something to come fast, and then, like I did that one time, y'all. I think I told y'all one time. I did that one time. I wanted some money to come fast, and when it came too fast. And I realized that I wasn't quite ready for it. You know, I thought I was, because I just wanted it. I just wanted it, and it came too fast. You don't want nothing to come too fast. You don't want nothing to come too slow. It is about divine timing, especially for the people who are led to watch this video. If you're led to watch this video, you're one of the chosen, and you know your life don't go like everybody else, okay? You can't just 3, 6, 9 it like everybody else, okay? It's not going like that. And then one thing about the chosen, people kind of like to hate on the chosen sometimes, because they say, oh, you're not more special than me. Some people are not hating, because I know on a video the other day to someone that I know has a beautiful spirit, but some people just don't understand. It's really not that you're more special. It's just it's more so that you're here for a specific reason, and it's usually a reason that is, yeah, special. Every time I explain this, I end up having to say just like this, y'all. Yeah, it's special, but it's more so of, you're not better than the next person. You're just more set apart, you know, and which means that everybody cannot do some of these hard callings that a lot of people don't want to do. Those kids that went and sat down in those restaurants just to get beat up, how many people are just willing to do that back in the 60s or 50s and whenever that happened? You know, how many people are equipped to be Malcolm X? How many people are equipped to be Martin Luther King? I use the example of Beyonce. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's talented. But how many people are just equipped to have a calling like that on their life and be able to handle it without going mentally insane or selling out like she most likely did? You know, so with that being said, that's what the chosen are, and I believe you are here, you are part of the chosen. But that's all, y'all. Let me know if you like this video, and like the video if you did like the video. It would help me out. Comment below, hey y'all, if they disable the comments, I didn't do it. Okay, I want to tell y'all that now. Some of my videos are disabled and it has nothing to do with me. They disable the comments because they don't want y'all talking. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all that now. That's all, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all bye. Can I lift it up? Okay, can I lift it up? No, I'm not lifting it up, and I'm trying to tell y'all bye. All I'm trying to do is tell y'all bye. Okay, y'all. Continue to come and browse me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe.